I hope everybody got a good view of that building back there. That's the new World Trade Center. You know, it's September 3rd, 2013, and I'm sure in everybody's mind they could remember the bombing, you know, of the planes that went into the World Trade Center. Even though it was one of the worst times in this country that we were attacked on our soil, it was very easy for us to get together and stand behind President Bush. Okay, he showed to be a true leader. And now what happens, we got a guy in the White House that has no idea how to run this country. He might have been a good, fast-talking lawyer in Chicago, but when you put him in front of an international affairs, he has nobody surrounds him, and he's not capable of making good decisions. Look at the waffling and how weak we look in front of the world stage. Nobody's scared of us, nobody fears us, nobody likes us, and nobody helps us. And this is the President of the United States. Look at how can anybody trust him with anything that they say might be happening in Syria? Okay? He lies to us about every single thing. The IRS, Benghazi, the NSA, Fort Hood bombing, Obamacare, and the list goes on and on and on. I keep telling you, when election time comes around, whoever's been in there for more than 2 terms as a senator or a congressman, vote them out. Vote along party lines, but vote them out. Look at that great structure over there. It stands, you know, we snubbed our nose at the world saying we will rebuild. And we have a president now that no one could get behind. Okay, wouldn't you like to always, you know, Americans, we could always stand tall and be proud of our country. Now I feel like I should be an ostrich and go hide my head in the sand in embarrassment in front of the world. Impeach this guy, get him out. You know, even though we'll put up with Joe Biden for a few years, which is no great shakes, at least what happens maybe in the election, get more Republicans in. And the next time around, you know, when we're voting for a president, you know, I wouldn't give you 2 cents right now for any of the Republicans or Democrats that might be running. But maybe somebody in the Tea Party might emerge where we'll go back to the Constitution. You know, a lot of times when you buy a car and it doesn't run right, when you bring it to a mechanic and he puts everything back to specifications, it works good for a while before it breaks down. Well, maybe that's what we have to do in this country. We got to go back to a starting point. The great times in this country was the starting point. We defended the Constitution for over 200 years. That's the cornerstone of what this country was built on. Maybe it's time to go back to that point. I'll talk to you all soon, and I'm just going to have the camera play for about a minute and enjoy the skyline of New York. Next week will be 9/11. Remember the over 3,000 people that were taken out that day by terrorists from another country, but they didn't represent a country, they represented some organization within there. So we're always, you know, being tested by the rest of the world. And Syria is not a good thing for us to get involved in. Let them fight it out, and whatever happens over there, I can't trust what the government says, especially the president of this country, saying that there was a gas attack. I'll talk to you all soon. Enjoy the view for about a minute, and I'll talk to you. As always, God bless this great country and protect the men and women who defend it every day.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and